And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. And how about those rookies? Time now to check out the Rookie of the Year race, ranking the league's best young rookies here midway through the season. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And he doesn't have far to go to break into that top 10, but it's probably unrealistic to think he'll be a factor in the race for the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I think his target should be all rookies, second team at this point. If he's even paying attention to all that hoopla, really, it's just about helping your team win games.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pritchard and White are their guards. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for Toronto, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. And it's quickly in at the 1 spot. Now here's White. Tatum with a screen on Barrett. There's the triple. Tatum's shot is off.
Come on.
Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Pirtle and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And so it's Boston with it. Tatum looking around. Lets the 3 fly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Ingram with it, picked up by Brown. And the dunk by Barnes.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Tatum setting the pick for Pritchard. To the inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Barnes finds Barrett. Ingram outside. Pass to Pirtle. Now quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes passes to Quickly. Lets it go with a 3. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range. And
well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Pritchard. 1:57 left to play here in the first. Now here's White, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, that's what White's out there to do. Share the ball and make everybody better.
Toronto trailing. I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is. I like how composed White is. Even with the contact, he stays locked in.
Pass to Walter. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Celtics have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Brown wide open. He fires. And the three ball is good. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Lots of development work has gone into Brown's three-pointer.
Ingram wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Celtics have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. They set the pick. Brown with the bounce pass. Out to White on the wing. Brown. Clock at 6. For 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pass to Shed. Barnes the screen. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Barnes has got his second bucket. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
They've got Dick, and it's Shed in at the 2-guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And that one's good quickly. So Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys, because look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
Now here's Gonzalez. Pass to Hauser. Back to Gonzalez. Vucevic, a screen on Dick. Gonzalez. And the 3 off target. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Dick. Rebounded by Hauser. Here's Boston now. Here's Walsh. No scoring in this one.
Oh, come on.
By the Celtics. Here's Dick. Hauser defending. Dick, that's good. Dick's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. We'll get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Number 1, the Celtics. In 4th, the Raptors.
And we're getting to watch 2 of the NBA's great defensive teams. I mean, very difficult to score as they both contest every shot.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Now Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Hard to stop a powerful guy like Vucevic cold. He gets through the foul and gets it to go.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Guys?
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. So it's the Celtics now. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Fades back, and that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili. Mamu Kelishvili has got his second bucket of the night. Quickly against Pritchard. High post Vucevic. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Barnes outside. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Pritchard gets the bucket.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Quickly against Pritchard. Barnes looking around. There's the pick. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Hauser. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
Quickly setting the pick for Barrett. Barnes outside. Barnes with another miss. It's tipped. Dick with the steal. Here's Quickly. And that one drops for him. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Toronto ahead. They're up by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call the guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scorers go by.
Ole, ole, ole. And looking ahead, here's what's to come later on tonight in the NBA. The Houston Rockets will be playing against the Nuggets out in Denver. 5 p.m. Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, I'm just saying.
thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 3-point lead. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. On the floor for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Pritchard and White are their guards. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Here's Ingram following the three-pointer by Boston. Count that bucket. Ingram's got 12.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Tatum. The screen from Brown. From past the arc. Tatum no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Down low. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Jaylen Brown? He's averaging 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Now Pritchard. Following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. Jacks up a 3. And Peyton Pritchard, good for 3. Pritchard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Boston. Pirtle with a screen on Brown. Ingram finds Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram is just a very willing passer for a guy who can score like that.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Raptors. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference. And of course Boston, they're in 5th place.
Well, I think for Boston, it hasn't been the type of fully dominant season that a lot of the experts predicted, but they're still in a position that many other teams would envy at this point.
Yeah, many teams run into challenges, even the elite ones. They just need to recover and get their play back to where it was.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Ingram. 12 points for him. Brown with it. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Raptors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Brown against Ingram. Rebound, Boston. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Brown sets a screen for Tatum to the middle and finished off by Brown.
Offense is coming easy and often for Brown tonight. He is dialed in. They should keep giving it to him.
Raptors trail by 4. For 3, Ingram. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Banked in off the glass. Vucevic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic and he makes a play.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Tatum. He has 5. Brown sets a screen for Tatum over Barnes. Tatum's shot is off. The Raptors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, and when Ingram's rolling like this, you'll see the offense try to run even more through him.
Tatum with the screen on Ingram. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And stolen by White. And here's the fast break. And he hits it and gets hacked out
No,
of
he
play.
said
A three-point
one.
possibility if he can convert the free throw.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Six seconds left in the third. Here's Murray Boyle. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Celtics lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Scotty Barnes is out there with Grady Dick. Then it's Barrett, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The shot from the low post is good. Garza's got his first bucket in this one.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And the foul on Sam Hauser. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Shireman's checked in.
Substitution, number 55.
Here's Barnes. Pass to Dick. Fires the 3. The rebound by Cato. Boston leading by 7. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Barnes. Shot left block. And good that time. And it's 8 points for Barnes.
Rising to the occasion. He found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. They set the screen. Just 3 to shoot. Cash money. Brown
Nice.
with the tray.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Celtics making a change here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
And Allie, thanks so much. Barnes outside. Here's Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. Quickly against Pritchard. Tatum with the screen on Quickly. Here's Tatum. And Tatum slams it home.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Rebounded by Tatum. Celtics leading by 8. Tatum a screen. He'll put it up there. Pirtle for the rebound.
Come on.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And Boston has possession after R.J. Barrett's miss. Pritchard. And he does not hit. Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Well, look, you need to get up on Ingram, but then he has the quickness to put it on the floor and get all the way to the ring.
Outside Tatum. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Now Brown. Ingram with the steal. The finish. The rim rattler. Making no mistake.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that.
Now here's Brown.
Passing out of the pick and roll. Tatum's such a good decision maker. You want the ball in his hands.
.116 left in the 4th quarter. And taken away by Brown. Tatum. Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Ingram. The 3 is off. Celtics leading by 8. Left side, Brown. Lets it go from 14. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Well, I can tell you, in moments like this, Ingram wants the ball in his hands, and he can deliver.
And that's an intentional foul. Tatum draws the double. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 6-point lead. Oh, contorting his body for the double clutch layup.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Now Tatum following the 3-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. And down goes the 3.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
PlayStation